Hi, folks. Coming at you from home today. I just wanted to touch base. I don't have a whole lot to go into with you this week. It's pretty straightforward. You guys finished up a Mercy last week. It's a little bit of confusion, and I'll try to make sure that I'm as clear as possible going forward. But you did not have to complete the second set of questions. They were just more questions for you to choose from for your 10 questions for the assessment. So I hope that makes sense. If you did all of them, you're probably even better off with that assessment. But what my students have found, I try to provide guiding questions for my students, even if I don't need them to turn them in, because to me, that's a way to say, oh, okay, what should I be picking up from the pieces that I'm looking at? If there's a question that you can't answer, that gives you an idea that you might need to go back to the text. So anyway, just a little bit about that. And we're starting The Handmaid's Tale this week. This is, I know A Mercy was a little bit challenging. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do it first. And The Handmaid's Tale is much more of a page turner. Many people are familiar with it because a very popular series was made out of it, started in 2017. I think it's still going. And it's very good. I absolutely, it's what I've seen of it's very, very good. But it does take some liberties with the book. So if you've seen the series, it's not going to replace reading the book. Let me just say it that way. You won't be able to, if you can't use the series to complete the assessments, because there are a lot of things that are different in the series. That being said, it's really interesting. Margaret Atwood, the author, she was actually on the production team for that series, and it's part of the reason why it's so well done is it really, really stays true to the spirit of the book, even though the story it changed a little bit. The spirit of the book, I think, really, really is done well. So just something to keep in mind. So I have included a number of videos about The Handmaid's Tale, some information about Margaret Atwood. I think I linked to an interview with her on a podcast that's an online podcast that's rather long. That's up to you if you want to watch that or not. She's really interesting. The nice thing about a popular book like this is if you are having any trouble with the book, there's so many resources out there. YouTube alone has many, many videos summarizing or talking about the characters, talking about Margaret Atwood's approach. So don't be afraid to go out there and look if you need some help. And as always, feel free to reach out to me if you need help as well. So far, everybody's doing really, really well. I'm not hearing a lot from you guys, so I'm hoping that means things are going well. But the work I'm seeing looks pretty good. It'll be a hot minute before I get through all of your assessments because I did have essays come in my 2 face-to-face classes today, or yesterday, excuse me. But I promise they'll get back. So again, reach out. I did open up another discussion board in case you guys want to bounce ideas off of each other about The Handmaid's Tale. Yeah, enjoy it. I think it's a really interesting book. There's a great audio version also on Audible that is narrated by Claire Danes. She's an actress, did a lot of stuff in the 90s and 2000s, but she does a great job with it. So use your resources, reach out if you need anything, and I hope you enjoy the book this week. So, oh, one more thing. Don't forget, you are supposed to be reading educated as you're doing all these other things, because we're going to do something with that book at the end, remember. So that is a book you should be reading kind of in your free time, picking at. A lot of people, that's quite honestly probably my favorite book of all the ones that are listed in the course right now. So, and that's a lot to say because I get to pick what's in there. So I love the books that are selected in this course right now. So if you have any questions, reach out and have a great week.